Alright, let's see. Let me actually check. Last time I started, my mic was muted, but looks like I'm good this time. Man, I had a bit of a scare just now where I was like trying to run the game and then I had just updated the mods and it was crashing and then I was like, oh no. But everything, I disabled a mod that will hopefully get updated soon that shouldn't affect me much, and sadly I'm not in 1.18 yet because playing modded, it's just not supported yet, which is fair. Like, it released, yesterday? So I figure it'll be a little bit of time before it actually starts being officially supported. I'm also fretting a little bit about how I'm seeing lag just in this rotation, but let's just go through and hope that that doesn't become a thing. Well, I can figure it out if it does. Yeah. Let's see. And also, my tea of the day is, it's called Phoenix Rising Green. It's from Mem Teas. A lot of my teas are from Mem Teas, honestly. I just like their stuff. So anyway, that's kind of like my new thing is, like, since I drink a lot of tea, I was like, maybe I will just comment upon what tea I am drinking for each stream. Alright, let's get started and hope that everything still works. I am absolutely going to update this world to 1.18 once I am able to, though, as soon as CurseForge has support for 1.18 and, like, most of the mods I'm using. I'm not going to be strictly, like, every single mod I have active must also exist in 1.18, but I am hoping... Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but I'm hoping most of them will get updated. Like, I know there are a lot of people who've been working with screenshots and stuff, so... Oh, hello, a new version of Modern Industrialization is available. Well, that's fine. It's not really, because I would be willing to bet that CurseForge probably, since it didn't show up as something I could update on CurseForge, it's probably for the newer version. It could be that I'm doing something wrong, but I didn't think to check until today, and, like, again, the release was literally yesterday, so I figure I'll give it at least until the next time, like, you know, a week or two before I really start looking into how to migrate this world, because it is not vanilla. Oh man, things are lagging more than I would like. I'm not really... I'm going to check some things. Yeah, it's not really overwhelming my computer. I have pretty good specs, so I'm not really sure why it's lagging. I'm gonna just try, like, reloading would take a very long time, so I'm gonna try to just not worry about it for now. And let's see. I don't remember if I was in the middle of anything in specific, but let's see what I've got going on here. So I started my farm, and I have several fruit trees that I didn't before. Looks like I don't have a nectarine tree, which is something I may as well remedy while it's literally in my hand. Let's see, just getting all pears. Oh right, and I was gonna start up, didn't really get very far with the bewitchment mod last time either. So there's also, I noticed that there's, like, new achievements for some of them, like Croptopia in particular has some new achievements. So the one I just got is extra seedy place. Break a wild plant to get seeds. I mean, it was not a wild plant, but, like, retroactively, I did break a wild plant to get the seeds to plant in my farm in the first place, so I feel like it still counts. So I guess those achievements both showed up as soon as I logged on, so they must have just not previously existed. Alright. Oh right, I also want to, like, beautify my cherry tree and get some leaves, but for that I would have to— oh, I do have shears, so I could do that. I don't think it's a high priority yet, though, so... oh, squid, that's not gonna go well for you. Let's start with— oh goodness, my inventory is very full. That's fine. Let's start with— what is that achievement? Forestry, tear a tree. Gather some fruit and make a tree from it. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Over here? Yeah, that should work. Oh, and also, I did find some stuff out about my origin. It's, I finally— so I originally got it— it's part of a data pack that I originally got from, as I've mentioned in the past, a mod pack called Euphoric Curiosity. But I have tracked down the Origins Discord server, which is a Discord server dedicated to the Origins mod for Minecraft, which I think is delightful as a thing that exists. And I found that the creator of the D&D Origins, including the Grung, was Discord user named Tetramine, and I checked in with them to make sure that they would not be me using it on my stream without wasn't going to bother them, and they were actually very excited. I was enjoying it, so yeah, like, this description of grungs is actually just lifted straight from D&D. I think it's 5th edition specifically, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's basically a frog, so I've been calling my origin Frog, but it is ostensibly based on the frog-like amphibian race in D&D, the Grung. And it is— anyone who is watching this who hasn't watched my previous ones, some of the fun things about it include 4-block jump height, being 1 block tall, and climbing walls. But I do still take fall damage, so yeah, like that. So it's not something I can just do willy-nilly. Anyway, in general, this is very much not vanilla Minecraft. Of course, I put in my description very prominently that it is modded, so no, this should not come as— things looking very different should not come as too much of a surprise. Man, I'm gonna need to update these boxes sooner than later. And I really do actually need iron to do that. Okay, so I think the things I had in mind for today— how do you look so cartoony? Oh, it's a Snapchat filter. So I'm running— it's just one of the base Snapchat's default filters. It's called Comic Style. I like it because then it's like, it's a sort of interesting in-between showing my real face and using being a VTuber, basically. I was like, I like the idea of having my face on camera, but I wasn't quite prepared to have, like, my real face, so I was like, what if I just distortion camera filter? And it's also a really cool filter, so. Also, hello and welcome to my stream. I am in a heavily modded world. It's not yet updated to 1.18. My plans for the day include doing a little bit of mining and getting started on the Bewitchment mod, and probably also some food and farming related stuff. The Bewitchment mod being a witchy sort of thing. So those are from Dimensional Doors. Oh, I think think I put it... Yes, so that is part of Bewitchment. I mostly need silver, I think. Oh, and I need like a second thing of Elderbark, but... Oh, and I also needed Mandrake. Okay, so I need a bunch of stuff for that. For now, let me just drop some stuff off in the chest. Are the glasses real or no? Oh yeah, the glasses are like, totally my real glasses. And I cannot see anything without them. I worry. I know that sometimes they look a little weird and reflecty because they kind of have they have interesting an anti-reflection coating, which makes it less reflective for me, but I think more reflective for other people. But I still don't believe that they are real glasses. I mean, I don't know how else I can show it, but. Why do I have so many books? Don't I already have copies of those books? Maybe it's because I updated some mods. That's fine. Those are just guidebooks for the various mods. Okay. I think I'm going to IDK what to say. I mean, that's fair. Like, if you mean that generally speaking, that like you don't have ideas of things that you can say, like, no worries. I am happy to chat. If you don't know what to say about the glasses, I also don't know what to say. Are you into stamp collecting? Not real life stamps, but if there is something else you mean besides real life stamp collecting, then I am not aware of it. But if you mean just like real life, like postage stamps, I mean, postage stamps are pretty, but it's not like a specific thing that I go out of my way to collect. It is night, so I think instead of going out in the unsafe lands, I'm gonna go down here in my little 1-block tunnel that I made and mine some stuff. Okay, and I do have torches. That's convenient because it's kind of dark. Boop. Did I already mine out this whole area? Boo. Yeah, I must have done it last time. That's okay. I can dig further down. Let's go. Cool, I'm also not... So you just were asking out of idle things to say. Fair enough. I know, like, mining straight down is, like, the #1, or, like, a super not recommended thing in Minecraft, but I really like doing it that way. Oh man, that's a lot of ore, right? All at the same time. This is heavily modded, so there also just are way more ores than in the base game. So it does not usually take me long to find ores. So that is... Mining is not necessarily, or depending on context, it is often not actually a super time-consuming thing because I don't have to go far to find lots of ores. Although I am actually having a surprisingly difficult time finding iron, because there's just so many other ores. And I also have been thinking I should probably go in and like balance the ores because like I have 3 different tech mods in this pack, which I put together myself. And so I haven't really done any balancing to be like, maybe I only want the ores from any given ore from one version. But for now, I'm happy to just work with tons of ore at a time. It's also kind of, I'll admit, I also think it just makes mining more fun to go down and just find ores everywhere you look. Cannot mine that yet because I do not have a pick that is high enough level. Oh man, one of my favorite like utility mods is definitely can I mine this block, which is the thing that's showing up at the top of the screen there, where it just straight up shows me if the block that I'm facing is harvestable with the tool that's in my hand. It's super handy. Like, I mean, oh man, I can't dig straight down if there's a gobber ore that I can't mine in the way. Oh, what do I have on hand? I do not think I have anything that I could make into a rare pickaxe, but I could always just move over one and then go down some more. The goals are hopefully finding some iron and also possibly, oh man, I'm already down to bedrock. Yeah, like I said, I have not updated to... Oh man, I even have the mini-map that was telling me this is exactly the level I want to be on. So I will be updating to 1.18, but it is a little early for the mod community to have caught up. I've never even played Minecraft. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so this is not the this is pretty close to the standard Minecraft experience. Like, I don't have any weird texture packs or anything, but like, and the basic gameplay is the same, but like, if you ever watch someone else playing Minecraft, it's going to have a lot of different, like, items and mechanics and such, because I have so many mods. That's partly because I find mods really fun. I like the base game, but it's definitely, Minecraft's one of those games where it's been out long enough and I've played it enough that it's valuable to try new things. Let's see. I'm just going to dig in a straight line, hoping to find things, but if I don't find things soon, I will give up on the mining project and I will go exploring instead. Alright, there are tunnels kind of near me, but not super near me. Yeah, that's another thing, like, Minecraft, it does not usually have a minimap, but I really like having one for modded Minecraft. And I mean, just in general, it's just a little quality of life improvement. I like mini-maps in general. I get lost very easily, but I'm in real life as well, but I'm good with maps. So I am much less likely to get lost in real life or in video games if I have a good map to go on. And like, you can make maps in Minecraft, but like, you have to hold, like, they take up an inventory spot, and you don't generally get a very good angle because you have to hold them in your hand, like the same, so it's in roughly the same place that the tools are. But yeah, here I can click on the default key is M, and bam, there's like a whole map that I can scroll around that's all in one. How are you 1 block tall? Oh, it's one of the mods I have is called Origins. And it gives you basically special abilities. There are like a lot of Origin options that I have installed. This one is from a data pack that somebody on the Origins Discord server created based on D&D 5th edition races. And so this one is based on the Grung, which is basically very frog-like. So essentially it's a frog origin. So I am like small and I can jump very high, and I can also like climb walls. So like, that is only 1 block, so it wouldn't have been as noticeable. But yeah, nah, it's really fun for mining, like, because I can mine 1 block tunnels. Let's see. Jump. Yeah, there we go. Whee! It's a little less fancy to show off my jump height when I'm underground, but it is a very good jump height. So essentially, I am playing a frog using the Origins mod, which is probably one of the most well-known of the, like, mods that I'm using. Just because I know that there are some popular Minecraft YouTubers that I am, in fact, myself a fan of, who have a server, specifically an Origins modded server. And in fact, that's how I came across the Origins mod in the first place, because I saw it and was like, that looks amazing, and I want to play too. And the base mod has only a few options. You have like 2 monitors? Yes, I absolutely have 2 monitors. It is very convenient. Like, I do have to remember to look over to the chat, but I have it up in a separate window that, or rather on my second desktop, and it's very convenient for managing things during stream through my broadcasting software. Copper is useful. Copper is a lot more useful in modded Minecraft because there are lots more things that you can make with copper. Like, that is a thing where there was, like, recently there was a vote for, Minecraft, I guess, adds a new mod, like, every year, I think, and they'll have people vote from a few different options, and one of the options this year was a copper golem, and I really just wanted the copper golem because there are very few uses for copper in the vanilla base game, but it is so prevalent. So, one of the many, many things I like about modded Minecraft is I can actually have uses for copper. Alright, I'm gonna mine out this coal vein, and then I think I'm gonna go head back with my current mining spoils, so I do not spend the whole stream just on mining. But yeah, this was helpful, I think. And like a lot of the things I'm doing are pretty similar to base game. Like, you know, I'm just going mining right now, and I like mining, but it's more fun when there's more ores to find for me. Or like, I enjoy farming, which is also more fun if there's more crops to farm, which is also a thing that is true of this mod. Alright, I said this coal vein, but I am also just going to this coal vein and any related veins of ores. Is the actual answer. And then I get to try and figure out how I got here. Oh, oops. Yay! My jump height has saved me. And I am going to put a block there so I don't fall back down and get lost. This is also fun. I don't currently have a tool that can mine it because it's like at the same level. Like I need a diamond or equivalent pickaxe, but gleaming ore is used for a mod that I think is called trinkets, and it like is kind of what it says on the tin. You can use it gleaming ore to make fun little trinkets that do useful stuff. Like there's a night vision goggles that I'm very fond of. Right, it was here, right? Yes. It is very convenient to have the frog skill of being able to cling to and climb walls, but it's a thing I have to be careful. Oops. In fact, it's a thing I have to be careful of because if I lose my grip or forget to grip the wall, I will fall and I will still take fall damage. Oh yay, my new tree grew. Let's see if I can jump to it. Not quite. Nope. I guess I could have literally counted. That is in fact 4 blocks high and therefore too tall for me to climb by jumping. Oh wait. I can just break those leaf blocks, or I can break them with shears and thus collect them. But yeah, so climbing walls is handy. Also, climbing trees is handy when you have things like fruit trees that you want to get the fruit from the top of. It is... Sometimes the perspective gets to me a little, but... No, I probably didn't actually need to break that leaf block. That's fine. Boop. Let's try... Right, so... One of the things that's been bugging me is that my cherry tree is kind of like I broke a bunch of extra blocks and I do not like the visual. I think it would look nicer if it had more leaves, so I'm putting a leaf back there and I'm going to, well, actually I don't want to put that leaf back because it gives me access to that cherry. So maybe there. And subsequent to there being like a lot more crops than standard Minecraft, there are also a lot more foods that you can make with them. And I find that really fun. Of course, it often also makes me hungry when I am making food in games, but that's fine. I also have a skill that lets me sort of collect items, or more items than can fit in my inventory, because they'll just sort of circle around me until I actually have the inventory spots to pick them up. Oh, and I just realized a thing that I'm gonna try to not worry too much about. Because I was looking at that and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't the right skin! I have two different Minecraft accounts and I'm not actually using my streaming account properly. Well, maybe I'll switch over, but for now I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I have a slightly nicer skin that I spent more time on for my streaming account. But it's pretty similar, honestly, so. Alright, so. Don't mind me, just gotta do a little bit of inventory management. I'm definitely going to run out of space in my boxes sooner than later, but I have a mod that will let me increase the available, the space available in a single block. I see you really like the one block function. I do. It's very handy, and I also find it very fun. What do I have? Right. I also have a bunch of ore that I should, be melting down. And specifically, I wanted to get more silver, and that's a whole bunch of silver, so let's melt down that. I don't quite have enough. Oh, shoot. You know, I'm not gonna worry about that. I just messed that up, so I'm not gonna touch it again. There's still... Yes, there are so many squids. Why are there so many squids? I mean, I guess that's somewhat on me for making my house right on the water. What is the point of this many foods? They make more filling food that you can eat. So, like, normally steak is the most filling food, but a lot of it is, you know, different people enjoy different things in games. I have a lot of fun with, let me think of an example. So, like, for example, I can make fish and chips with, I mean, in this case, the only non-base ingredients are salt, flour, and pepper, so they're not, like, mostly not the things I'm farming, although I am farming pepper. And then it makes fish and chips, which I have a mod that will show me how much hunger that restores, which is like 5 bars of hunger and I don't even know, but a whole lot of saturation, which works slightly differently but are similar. Whereas standard Minecraft steak only does 4 bars of hunger. So it's basically, you get to have fun crafting fancy foods, if that is fun for you, and they are also, like, higher quality. I should really probably actually make a weapon of any kind, because this is not in peaceful mode. Let's grab some... Sure, why not? I have many different types of metals that can be made into many different types of weapons. Although I actually don't have the... I don't think there's like a fancy weapon. Yeah, no. There is a mod that can give you all of the Minecraft Dungeons weapons, but I don't actually have that. Anyway, I was hearing a drowned and it was really annoying me, so I'm going after it. Alright, that was not fast, but that's okay, because I'm on day 3, and I tend to progress slowly at the best of times. So I'm not gonna have the fancier... Well, that was actually accidental. I was trying to walk into my little one-block entrance there, and it auto-jumped. Let's see how this is going. Oh, very nice. What should I do next? Maybe the leg? Sure, why not? What can I make out of silver if it's a part of mythic metals? Obviously all the tools and armor, but does mythic metals versions have... I also have like a bunch of overlapping types of items. I have 3 different tech mods installed, and I don't really know how any of them work, but I will eventually poke at them. And gosh, yeah, no, I really should probably... Well, we're not going to worry about it right now, but what do I have for armor? I don't have much for armor, so let's use that to make armor out of silver. Let's use the mythic metals version. That should be enough for also a hat, right? Yes. Doop. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a little silver tiara. I dig it. Let's see. Alright, so I don't want to just stand around and wait while this runs. But I will take what's there so far. And what am I missing? I'm missing pants. I think I can make pants out of this. Yeah. Pants like this. Same. Aha! Haha. Now I am fully armored. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, wait. I forgot that I had Sapphire. And that actually can make a fancy pick. It is part of one of the 3 tech mods, but Sapphire is basically the same power as Diamond. Any special things you can make with silver? Actually, there is some, like, really interesting stuff. Wait, that's probably not gonna do it. So there's a mod I have called Bewitchment, which has, like, a bunch of fun magic-y stuff. And silver is crucial to that mod, because you can use it to make a witch cauldron, which is a fancier version of a cauldron. Now, unfortunately, I first need to be able to make a cauldron, and I'm pretty sure the only way to make a cauldron is with standard iron, so... Though, actually, I will check that, but yeah, no. I can only make a cauldron with actual iron, and I'm finding many ores, but not all that much iron, actually. So that'll be an ongoing adventure. Sorry, I also just have a habit of being like, ooh, there's stuff that has grown enough for me to harvest. The second I go outside, I must harvest it. It is like a... I'm not gonna call it a compulsion, but like it's a compelling thing that I want, that I look at it and it's like, if it's harvestable, I want to harvest it. So, so I do apologize because I know that then having to drop everything off for inventory sorting is probably not the most interesting, but let's go drop that off in... I don't need the sapphire anymore. Go in the magic box, and then I think I just need to drop that off and drop that off. I also have an auto sort mod, which is very handy. I like being able to sort my inventory with like the click of a button. It's very convenient, and that's one of the biggest things that I end up missing when I'm playing vanilla Minecraft, is I will constantly be going in and trying to sort my inventory and then being briefly confused when it doesn't work. Alright, so if I don't want to just go aimlessly mining for iron, I think the other thing I was thinking of doing was going and collecting some more food items. And probably I want to go to the plains. And I mean, ideally, I was gonna wait till day, but it's close enough today that I'm not gonna worry about it. At some point, I also want to collect farm animals. And I mean, obviously there are many to be collected here, but I figured that is a later project. Is that... I don't recognize that. Vampire. Interesting. Bewitchment. Okay. I was like, that is a non-standard mob, but I don't remember which mod from. Ouch. And I didn't actually bring any food with me. Despite having all that fancy food, you'd think I would have remembered. So let's head back immediately. Also, because I am a frog, I can breathe underwater forever, without limits. Okay. Is there anything interesting I can make at this point? Trying to remember which. Okay, so cherry, elderberry, grape, peach, strawberry, apricot, blackberry, blueberry. Okay, yeah. So not all of the jams will actually work to combine with toast to make jam and toast, but cherry will, and I conveniently have a whole lot of it. So, turn my sugar cane into sugar. And then I can make cherry jam with a cooking pot, sugar, and cherry. Let's do a bunch. And then, let me see if I have... I feel like I want to be growing more wheat than I am. There's a lot of stuff that wheat is good for. Boop, boop, and boop. That should be a nice little block of wheat. Drop off seeds. Keep forgetting that I left those green beans in there by accident. Alright, and then, oops, I didn't actually want to drop off the wheat yet. I can only currently make... Oh. Yeah. 2 loaves of bread. But I can add that bread to a furnace, and with the Croptopia mod with all the foods, I can make it into toast. Oh, and I should probably prepare some ores to use up the rest of that coal. And then, now that I have toast, and I have jam, I can do toast with jam! And then I can heal. Ooh, I have a new advancement. Hearty meal. Eat anything crafted. Yeah, so Croptopia is the name of the mod that I'm getting most of the food stuff from. And it has very recently, and by very recently I mean since my last stream that was, I think, a week ago-ish, introduced a whole bunch of new, achievements. So I've been getting tons of achievements because I had already done some of the stuff that was achievement worthy. Let's see, what other ores have I still got? Let's put some tin. The rest can wait. Alright, so for now, I think maybe I will just bring the rest of the jam with me, and that will be my on-the-go food. It's actually... maybe not. It's not much better than... Oh, never mind. It's the exact same as if I was just eating a raw Croptopia food. That's not... no good. What can I make out of pears? Oh, that's fun. Fruitcake. I think that's a new recipe. So, lemon, any other fruit it looks like. Yeah, I'm a long way from being able to do this because so like nutmeg and cinnamon are both jungle drops, and I have not yet found a jungle in this world. So, let's see. There's no way I have packed ice. So there's not much I can do with pear at this point. So pear is a perfectly good thing to take with me on adventures while I'm still building up enough stuff to cook other things. So, alright, back on mission to Plains, which is mostly a mission to get more crops, I'd say. I do like farming in Minecraft. Or just in general, I think I like it. Funnily enough, for someone who's somehow never played... It is surprising that I have never played Stardew Valley, given how much I enjoy farming in other games. I already had these. Oh, there's a bee tree here. Let me mark that on my map. I found one, like, last time I was playing, but it got blown up by a creeper, and then I was very sad, so I will mark that one. That might have been the Dimension Door Rift. Okay, so I see in the distance a potential Dimension Door Rift, and I think it looks like it's not... Oh, no, it looks like it is active. Alright, so that's a fun side trip. I wonder if I can get that to do... Nope. Sorry, I noticed there was salt. Maybe I should add some of this to my backpack. Oh wait, no, that was in my inventory for a reason. Honestly, I can add most of this to my backpack and just take it out when I need it. Let's see. These seem like things that are worth keeping. Yeah. Alright, so this is a fun. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to go too much further in this direction, but I have one of the mods I have installed. It's called Dimensional Doors. I had a very fun time last time where I accidentally fell into the void in a dimensional door, which dropped me into an interesting limbo dimension. So Dimensional Doors is just a small mod that will just create weird little dimensional rifts that you can enter and explore. And see, for example, I'm not gonna try too hard to jump. I don't want to see if there's anything on top of those, but it would be very easy to fall through, and if I fall through, I'll probably end up back in the void. And the void, or was it, it might have been called Limbo. It was very, very creepy. So let's just go, okay, gosh, I hope I did not just get turned around, but oh yeah, it does show up on my mini-map, so I think the wooden door is the one I came in through. That would be, if I'm correct about that, then that I came in from the west. So let's try north first. What's behind door number 1? Oh! Going from the west brings me to the east of the same room? Question mark? Yeah, that's the door I just opened, so. Alright, so that one just brings me to another door. I wonder what happens if I turn around and then go through the east door. Ah, kind of boring. That's fine. That's, okay, so that's 2 of them, and I think they'll both still be open? Yep. Alright, so that leaves the door to the south. That Let's see what happens when I go there. Oh no. I did very poorly with this last time. Whew. I wonder if I have any blocks on me. I think I kind of do. Yeah, alright. I got plenty of bluestone. Maybe instead of jumping, I can just walk. Yeah, alright. This is the exact shape of the room that I previously, like, fell out of. Although I wonder if I can... Yeah, this seems to not have gaps. Is that an end rod? It is! What an interesting way to, like, shortcut my way to an end rod. Yeah, I'm not very good at parkour type things, so I'm not going to risk any more jumping there in directions where there are holes. Alright, so this is north of this room, which brought me to south of possibly the same room? Well, at least it will be very easy to tell for sure because I'm adding these extra blocks. Until I run out of them. Then suddenly problems arise. Okay. What else have I got? I'm gonna need to... Oh, I have tons of cobble. Perfect. Doop. Well, relatively tons. Tons commensurate to how long I have been playing, which is not super long. Is there a thing that tells... So I know I don't spend a lot of time looking at statistics in Minecraft, so I don't know if there's something... I'd assume that there was something here that would tell me how long I've been playing, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't actually matter. Alright, so, yep. Once again, that'll be the door that I previously... Wait. Wait. Didn't I get distracted and go down a... Oh, yeah, okay, I just came at that sideways, because I came... Yep, I came in through the wooden door, and then went through that door, and then ended up at that door. Which I think is worth testing, just to make sure it ends up leaving me at the other door. Yeah. Alright, so once again, there's only one door that's actually going to bring me somewhere possibly new. We'll find out. I believe in safety first. By which I mean, this exact pattern of room was what landed me in limbo before, so I'm now being extra careful. Okay, interesting. This is a new design. Yeah, alright, I didn't actually think there would be anything particularly unusual about dimensional door grass, but it's kind of interesting to check. Let's see. That looks like it goes nowhere. Yeah, I'm not going to try jumping off of that. And that also seems to be a bridge to nowhere. But this seems to be a new door. Boop. That has landed me. Haha, if I were 2 blocks high, I would have had to mine my way out of that. Although, actually, I say that, but now I'm like, man, it might be helpful to have extra blocks in my inventory. Maybe I should mine some of this anyway. Oh, I love dimensional doors so much. It's just... Oh. Okay, let's... Oh, this is a bit nerve-wracking. Alright, well, we got it. It just takes you to strange, interesting, and mysterious places. Alright, so I'm gonna need to get to that door, and I also must know what is in that barrel. actually think this is the first time I've come across lava in this world. Which makes it also very tempting to take the opportunity to collect some obsidian, which maybe I will do after I get to the barrel. Ha! Who needs to go mining for iron? I mean, that's only 5 ingots, but still. Who needs to go mining for iron when you can explore strange and mysterious dimensions? Just gonna get me some obsidian while I'm here. Alright, I'm not going to spend a ton of time just because mining obsidian takes so very long, but I'll pick up enough for a nether portal and then I'll call it good, I think. Oh, good. I was a little worried. I wasn't sure what I would do if there wasn't, like, a spot here that I could do water mining from. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, alright, nope. I'm not going to do the water mining method, since that means that I break the blocks at the speed of breaking blocks underwater, and that is just no good. For obsidian, at least. So the goal was, I think, this, I would still need 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I think my goal is 10 blocks of obsidian. So, apologies for this bit. This might take me a minute. So this is block 3. Someday I'll have fancier tools with enchantments and stuff, but not on day 3 of a new world. Let's put that water there. Oh, shoot. Oh good, the water's still there. I had a moment where I was like, I hope that didn't just discover the water. I don't know if this is the normal response to, ooh, I found a strange and mysterious dimension. Like, with a rift pocket full of lava. Time to mine it. Alright, and that gives me... Man, I wonder what would happen if you tried to create a portal to the nether in a dimensional pocket. Well, that could be an interesting test for another time, perhaps. For now, I'm just going to mine obsidian in relative safety. Yeah, that's another thing. I have yet to ever see... Oh, that made me nervous. I have yet to have ever seen any kind of mobs in dimension doors. So, they are just strange and mysterious dimensions for exploring, and not typically, or rather, if they are dangerous, it is for largely non-mob reasons. And as soon as I pick this one up, we will get to find out if my water is still there. Oh, good, it is. Alright, that is 7 out of 10. We're almost there. Ah. I should probably turn off auto jump considering how high my jump speed is, or how high my jump height is. I will do that once I have finished mining this one. Alright, so that's... I want to options... Which one is it in? Control? Oh, by the way, my background sounds are from the album Infinity and Infinity 2 by Malcolm Horn, who also goes by MusicMan1017 on Twitch. He created those albums as DMCA-free background music for Twitch streamers, which is kind of chill and slightly jazzy, and I really like it, so that will... Anytime I'm playing a game like Minecraft, or actually right now, there's only 3 games I'm really playing, and 2, that is Minecraft, Reciteer, and a visual novel called Cinderella Phenomenon, The other two both have their own very nice background music, but I find Minecraft is kind of lacking in the background music department, so I tend to play other music along as sort of a low-key background sound, as I've seen many other people do as well, so. Alright, just 2 more and then we're out of here. And then 1 more. Someday. I do like that break progress thing. I find it satisfying because at least I will know how long a long block break will take me. Alright, so I've got the barrel, and now it is time to get on out of here. I probably didn't even need to build that high because... Alright, so this is another wind door, which I think will spit me back out into... Oh, no. I totally expected that to spit me back into reality, but... Oh, man. That's... What is that beneath the glass? Oh... Faintly ominous is what it is. Very cool. Alright. Let's just mine straight through here. Oh, okay, I take it back. There do exist mobs in Dimension Doors. Whoa. You know what? I'm gonna just run away. That is more than I can deal with at my current level of... Is this back around or is this a new one? No, it's a new one because I broke a bunch of grass in the other one. Ha! Well, that's one way to tell the difference. This is a very long dimensional door path. Ooh, did I just get mandrake seeds? Awesome, I was looking for those. Alright, let's, actually eat food. I was not prepared for that many silverfish. Alright, what are we gonna have here? That looks like a pressure plate that I would like to not maybe find. Well, I don't know, maybe what? Maybe it would be something totally normal, or maybe something terrible. Maybe it just would have opened the door, but I didn't want to risk it. Ah! What? Okay. That looks like a block I can walk on. Not sure. Oh. Looks like there's surface space there. Okay, and another hanging barrel. Water bucket. Very effective for discovering how much of this area is passable and getting to the bucket really easily. Alright, what? I wonder what world thread is good for, if anything. Golden apple, that's pretty cool. What is string theory? I mean, other than clearly for having gotten world thread. But let's... Right, so go to my inventory. World thread. And it can be used to make interesting stuff. Huh. You could make armor out of it. And colorful fabric of reality blocks. Alright, that's it for the barrel. Alright, my base block height jump is not high enough, but... Not quite. Yeah, there we go. Used up the last of my cobble, but... Oh man! We are still going. I want to know what will happen if I... Rather than just step on the... Oh man. Looks like had I accidentally stepped on that, it probably would have just spit me out into the void. Oh, I wonder if I can collect those pistons, actually. Shortcut a lot of work. Nope. Where does that go? Probably just around to the other side. Yeah. Alright. Well, might as well collect all the redstone. Oh, no, there it is. That is probably drops me straight into the void, but that's fine because But basically I just had a moment where I'm like, I'm not likely to make it back to this particular dimension. Might as well collect all of the redstone. And then also see about the sticky pistons. Yes, please. Who needs to collect the materials to craft sticky pistons when they're right there for the taking? Alright, now that I have made that area safe, is this gonna be it? No, still going, still going. Okay. I basically have realized that I can use a bucket of water as a determination of how much space. Oh! Whoa! Wasn't. Oh! What did I just do? Okay, nothing terrible. Can I just go back through, or will that break something? Anyway, there was a very creepy eye, but now I know why there was a creepy eye, and by now I know why I mean because I have been to Limbo, and there is a creepy eye in the sky, and I don't know, honestly, much else about it. So, let's try the thing again with the doors. I love how modded Minecraft Day 3 can, or, you know, this also happened on day 1, so, but one of the things I find fun about modded Minecraft is, like, it's not just the typical early game stuff. Like, I can just randomly spend 20 minutes or more exploring a random pocket dimension. That someday I will find my way out of. Hopefully, maybe, eventually. I don't really have to be jumping, I just kind of like jumping, and I feel like it makes me go a little faster. Alright, that seems to have just been... I forgot to check the dimensions, but if we assume the typical wooden door was the entrance, then north... Oh, wait. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna just pick another door and, alright, try to remember from here. So, south door? Oh, that seems to have brought me somewhere. Another one of these rooms. Which dumps me out into... Man, this is a long and winding pathway. Well, if I get really sick of... Oh, shoot! Whew. I did not mean to do that. It was the exact same door as before and everything. Aw, that's fine. That's fine. You know, it was getting a little endless anyway. I can maybe even find that exact same door. I think typically what I found last time was that there was what looked like a rift very close to me, but when I went through it, it turned out to just be a false promise. But I'm gonna... Yep, that rift doesn't lead anywhere. So, I'm gonna take advantage of having a map and a mini-map, and, well, this is just going to happen. So this is the super creepy dimensional door Limbo, which is where you end up if you which I ended up here in my very first day in this world. It's where you end up if you fall through the void in a dimensional door, dimension pocket. There we go. Just want to get some saturation going. So what I am now looking for is an escape from the limbo dimension, although I am also very close to being too dry to function. So we're just gonna kind of awkwardly stand in this water, which you know what, this is not the efficient way to do this. There is a much more efficient way to do this, that is by creating a one block. Alright, so we're gonna sit in here a little bit. And so that's a fun thing that exists in the limbo dimension. You can't stand. Yeah, no, the flowing water was pushing me out of the way, so I just have made a block to sit in while I recoup my water meter. So yes, so dimensional doors is fun. If you fall out of the world in a dimension, you end up in limbo, which is super, super, super creepy. There are little eyes all over the place that will, like, suck you up and spit you back up through the giant eye in the sky. It feels very Magnus Archives, honestly, if that, for anyone who is familiar with that content. Alright, you know what, that's damp enough. This is the, like, I mean, obviously there's plenty of reasons to carry a water bucket along with you when you're doing anything in Minecraft, but for me, as a frog that needs to... Oh my god, there's so many eyes! That's really alarming. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, I was trying to treat this as very old hat because I have been in this dimension before. That was very unsettling. Anyway, one nice thing about Limbo is that the eyes will not hurt me, they'll just spit me back up, but I do not take fall damage. Once I have seen one of the eyes, they will find me and they will drop me eventually, but sometimes they drop me in areas that are different than where I was, which is kind of convenient. Like, I'm choosing to believe that they are helping, sort of. You know, because it's totally possible to, like, get stuck down there. Oh, gosh, I need to... So I know how to get out of Limbo in theory. I'm so glad I don't take fall damage in here. But in practice, I need to actually find it. And it's generally found by going down low. But this was not a helpful path, apparently. Oh, wait, I think I see it. That red spot. Oh, that's not close to me. Oh, hello, giant, terrifying eye in the sky. This was the first time I was here. This is how I found the giant eye in the sky, was I went climbing up walls, because very conveniently I don't have to wait for mysterious floating eyes to drop me from the sky. I can just climb my way out with my grung powers. And, like, the first time I went climbing, you know, I look up for the climbing, and I'm like, ah! In fact, I believe I clipped it because I was enjoying my own... Well, I clipped something, and it might have been that. I was enjoying my own startled reactions to the... Oh, that was a floating eye. That... Now, I tested a lot, and I found that the floating eyes, once you've seen them at all, once they start opening, like, there's nothing you can do. They're gonna drop you eventually. They'll just keep opening. Not looking at them doesn't help. The only thing that helps is not seeing them in the first place. But it's okay. I'm almost there. I've almost found the exit. So basically, what I found last time that I needed to do was... Oh, hello. So at first I was like, I wonder what that big red spot is. What happens if I jump into it? And the answer is, it's the exit. I have bathed myself in reality and left bits of unraveled fabric behind me. Okay, that jumped me into another random space. Oh, well, that's fine. I will head straight back for... That's not even too far, actually. So... last time it dropped me up here, and so you can kind of see the path I took to get back. And this is actually nice. It dropped me in near a village and a pretty biome. So let me go check out that village. It's night, so I feel a little bad about potentially bringing mobs over near it, but that is a rubber tree, which I can safely ignore at this time. So yeah, that was dimension doors. I was hoping that maybe this time I could just go through the dimensions until it spit me back out normally, but it's probably more common actually to have it happen that way. Great, I am theoretically heading to the village. And I am going the wrong way, as expected. Oh, jeez. Whoops. That is not a thing I should just have out in my hand. Not if I want to keep them. Alright. So I want to check out the village, and then I will head back to my base. Oh, it is high. Hello, blueberry bush. Yay. That is from Promenade, but it doesn't seem to actually have any blueberries. Which is unfortunate, but maybe I can come back and check it. And yes, I hear that baby zombie. Village. Over there. That is about the most inconvenient. Well, it's not really that bad. I have climbing ability. If I didn't have climbing ability, that would be really annoying to get to. Hello. I'm here to visit your village and hopefully not... Oh, you're a tent village. Oh, that's not great. That really makes me worry that I am going to lead mobs here. And it is not close to morning, even a little. In fact, there's a zombie right there. Well, I can at least try to take out the zombie. Nope, I hear another one. That's not gonna help. Well, let's see if I can visit the villagers before the zombies all... Oh, there is... Okay, so there were 2 tents, but there is a house. No, it isn't. It's possible to get a village without villagers, but... Let me check my map. I'm going in the exact wrong direction yet again. Oh gosh, is that on fire? Or is that... Yeah, kinda looks like it's on fire. Okay, this is not looking healthy for me. This is not a hardcore world, so if I do die, it's fine. I just want to make sure, since I'm here, that I didn't accidentally get all the villagers killed. And I also looked like something might be on fire, but maybe it's just a campfire? Okay, I hear a villager, so maybe they're inside there and safe. Hopefully. Man, this is an oddly terrained village. Man, I want the blueberry bushes to have blueberries. They might eventually, but... Also just makes me want blueberries in general. Ah. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, that is too many zombies. I cannot handle that number of zombies. Hopefully the villagers are all safe and inside, and that's my new goal, is to be the same. Oh my goodness, that was Oh, that was so many zombies! There are so many zombies! I forgot that I can hit tab and see mobs, but that is just... there's a lot of zombies there! Boy, that's exciting. I actually need to be right back. Normally I would... or there's a part of me that, like, wants to, like, leave it running so that it'll turn over to day faster while I'm gone, but I don't want things to happen without me there that I can't, just because I can't always anticipate what will happen, so I am gonna just pause since I can. And yeah, so I will, like, I'm not ending my stream by any means. I will be right back in just a minute or two. Thank you for anyone sticking around. I will be right back. Back into the game screen. Yep. Alright, so now it is time to face the reality that is a horde of zombies outside the door. And being nowhere near my actual base. Alright. And it's not particularly near morning. At least it's probably not, yeah. I think I have Enhanced Celestials active, but it's... oh shoot. I meant to eat a food there and not open the door. What do I have on me? Lavender. Oh, I can make a crate of sweet berries. Well, that's not really... doesn't do me much good. I used up, like, all of my stone-based items. Not literally all of them, but enough of them that I can't just, like, make myself a little furnace. Oh no, there's a zombie villager out there. Oh, well, I can see the other villagers seem okay. That's really unfortunate. Maybe I should have avoided the village since it was night, but... ah, well, too late now. Yeah, I like being able to see what is around me with the tab key. It's handy, so I can, like, for example, right now where I'm like, oh no, please don't turn any of the other villagers into zombies. Looks like they are all probably safely inside somewhere? Or, I worry about, let's see, if I'm facing north now. Yeah, that looks like they are all safely inside homes. Except for that one who is a zombie already. And who knows, he might have started that way. Yeah, alright. Let me take one more look at what I've got in my inventory. Let's sort that. Very lot of not terribly useful things. Man, that's a lot of redstone. I want to save the iron. I would love to smelt some of the, like, the copper or the lead, but I don't have stuff on me to do that. I mean, the best answer is to wait till morning, but it's also the slowest answer. Alright. Where are you, horde of zombies? Oh goodness. They coalesce so quickly! Where are they all coming from? I'm gonna... Alright, it's almost day. That's good. That's promising. Also, if you heard a zombie sound making noises of being poisoned, it's or of making pain sounds, it's because they were poisoned by punching me. Because I am a froggo with poisonous skin. Hello, horde of zombies. Why don't you just chill there until it is fully daylight? Alright, I seem to have succeeded at putting things off long enough that I can hopefully... well, gosh, maybe I should... I'm still worried about the village, honestly. I am like... if the villagers come out before the zombies finish burning, I worry they'll still become zombie villagers. So maybe if I draw all the zombies, that'll help prevent it. But I don't know that for sure. I'm just testing a theory. Yes, burn. Alright. That seems to be doing it for most of them. Ouch. Whew, alright. I do not have Eldritch Mobs enabled, and that is for a reason. Oh, there's still... Oh, okay. That seems to have actually gotten them all. Alright. Let's use... Oh goodness, I am not actually running out of food, so this is fine, but hey, random guy, what do you do? Weaponsmith.
Huh?
What do you want out of life? I don't have enough coal for that, and I don't have any emeralds, so ignore you. Let's go talk to the next one. I'm seeing signs of there being a villager up here somewhere. Yep. Oh, no. You don't seem to have a job. This is a very poorly laid out village. I would like to talk to your village planner, random villagers, and tell them that they did bad. That one's so small and is not going to be doing anything. Is that the same one or is that something different? Engineer! That is definitely a modded... Oh, hey, I do actually have enough redstone that I'm not too phased about trading some. Emeralds, please. Alright. Yeah, so I have a enhanced villagers mod installed, so villagers can have cool extra jobs on top of the normal villager jobs. Or not, like... There are more jobs that villagers might have. Okay, I see. There's an actual stairway to get here. Okay, you're both tiny. I suppose too young to actually have jobs. Alright, I'm getting turned around and... Oh, the slight lag is making me suffer. I'm not even sure if it's a lag so much as it's just like... Oh, you know what else is throwing me off? I am slow, and I did not notice. Why? Stop spitting me out of the water! Oops. Yeah, alright. This is not working. Goodness gracious, I am giving myself motion sickness from this. Alright, we're gonna do one block down, cover in water. Stand still, blessedly still, for just a moment. Alright. I'm gonna check something because I feel because I'm now seeing that I'm worried that my follower thing is not working. So I wonder if there's a way I can test it. Yeah, okay, it's working fine. And in fact, I fixed the problem I was having last time. There's not a real person following, that was just me testing the alerts. To make sure they're working. So, yeah, so, I mean, if you're still here, Daniel Viewer, like, I'm sorry I missed your actual follow, but thank you so much for following and for chatting, and it's always nice to see new people hanging out. And yeah, looks like we are rehydrated and good to go. I feel like I've gotten about as much out of this village as I want to get out of it at this time. So, home, yes. I have a waypoint for home, and I'm going to go directly in that direction until I get there. And maybe I will find some new plants along the way. That would be fun. This is far enough away that I won't feel like I'm reducing the population I can potentially farm. So maybe I will also just pick up a little bit of... Oh, come on. I feel bad when... I need to get a better weapon. No need to make the farm animals suffer. Oh, is that a blueberry bush that had... Yes, those are blueberry... Those look like blueberry bushes that have sprouted blueberries. I almost forgot I was waiting on that. But bam! Blueberries, basically the same as sweet berries. And there's also different blueberries. There's Croptopia blueberries, but I just... Oh. Nope. We're going to go home before I do any other things because I want to drop some things off and pick some things up. And, oh, but there's ore there. You know what? I got some stuff. So let's just put a few of both of these things in here and so I can plant things and then have this as a snack. And if I need to, I can also eat the chili peppers. And yeah, let's go get that ore. Yeah, alright, admittedly, four types of some types of ores is way too many. I mean, it's good to test these things out, because if I someday maybe want to make a shared server using some of these mods, it is helpful to keep an eye on some of these issues myself. I am not really ambitious enough to become a mod pack author, but like, and by that I mean like post it for public use on CurseForge or anything like that. But I might make my own server that I would manage the mods for, and so having some context for that is helpful. Alright. I'm just going to... Oh, yay! Iron! Wait, really? Oh, I guess marble is not really... So I have a mod... Of course I have a mod, I have a million mods. But there's a mod called Universal Ores that I have that means that you can find ores in materials that are not just stone. But I think it probably does not extend to marble, which is maybe why that was a single block instead of a vein. Alas. Oh, hey, is that a mushroom? That is a normal mushroom. I'm gonna take that with me, too. Alright, so I'm not gonna, like, go deep exploring. I'm just gonna grab... Well, we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna grab ores as I see them and make calls as I go. Alright. Man, my copper pick is running out. According to my durability mod, I can mine 7 more blocks with this. So let's get that copper. And then let's check out, there's some tin. I don't really need more tin, admittedly, but meh. Is that just like a whole nother? It is, yeah, nope. Alright, now we're leaving. I can always come back. And that's it for my copper pick. Actually, you know, I'm looking and this is a pretty fancy array on the map of tunnels and stuff, so... To explore later. now let's actually go home and not to that. I don't know what that mining point thing is, but I can figure that out later. It is not a high priority. At the moment, the main priority is to return home. And also keep an eye out for anything that might be useful along the way. That isn't further mining things, because I want a new normal pickaxe, or iron or iron equivalent pickaxe, so I'm not using my diamond equivalent pickaxe. Okay, we're coming over here, and there's a cave, and I want to explore it, but it's fine, I'll be fine. The only thing I'm stopping for is actual iron. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Combination of climbing and jumping, and nothing. Oh, okay, this is fine. I will grab a Gobber Lucky Block and also the Vermiculite. I was correct that there was more. Vermiculite is actually handy as... Oh, hey, sheebies. Let's see. Oh, no, my shears were in my backpack, but it's also getting late and I really do just want to get back, so... Yep, I'm still going the right way. Oh, right, I can shortcut this a little by jumping as well as climbing. Someday I will go searching for things like hats, and I will find hats that will let me bounce, and it will be exciting, and I will not occasionally take fall damage as I jump. Boop. Oh, hello, skeleton. I would like to ignore you. Or at least this is my goal. But I also want to go this way because... Oh goodness, and now there's phantoms. I hear them. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I do not have Eldritch mobs installed. Maybe I will just eat that copper goo. Kind of wasteful, but in terms of... It'll tide me over till I get home is handy. Oh hey, is that like a mini ravine? Bye! Okay, how close can I get to where I... Oh, cool. I can travel through the river the rest of the way. That is the safer way to do it. I actually found that arrows tend to move slower through water. And I don't know if that's a mod thing or if that's a Minecraft physics thing, but either way I appreciate it. Because I appreciate it working how things... I kind of enjoy application of vaguely real world physics. Oh, I see, okay. Sure, I will jump over that. That is a short water. I keep getting mixed up between that M and that H of the waypoints. So, at some point I'll have to go check out what I marked as a mining point so I can mine it and then hopefully delete that waypoint and be less distracted. Yeah, the other thing that I recognize that I could do, because normally these times where there's like sort of not a lot going on would be like great times to be interacting with chat, and I look forward to the point where I have, you know, people I like, you know, I'm not like being super fussy about it or anything. Like I'm still pretty early on and like don't expect to like always have chatters, and that's fine. But if anyone happens to be watching this after the fact and is considering whether you want to watch me live, like I will say, I try to be very interactive with chat when chat exists. And I could also come up with other random things to say, but I'll admit I tried that once. I was playing Hypixel Skyblock, and I was like, I mean, I know lots of people will use things like Hypixel as sort of background while they talk, but And I did that for a while. I was just kind of like rambling about any nonsense that came into my head. And I kind of ultimately... I don't know if I did not like how that went or if I just felt unreasonably self-conscious about it. Could go either way, really. Okay, actually, is bewitchment salt interchangeable with... Oh wait, let's actually look up salt. Yeah, alright. Just some vaguely ominous things. So we'll put that in with magic things. I'm gonna toss the mushroom in with food, because I think I will remember to not just try and eat it before I have something ready to go. Alright, so I have a ton of ore. I would really like... Wait. Mythic Metals, I think, has maybe alternate ways to make... Nope, it does not. Okay, yeah, no, it is... I could make it out of steel, but unless there's a way to make steel plate without iron, well, I guess I could look. How to make steel ingots. Yeah, no, it's a whole complicated process. Oh goodness, there's just layers upon layer. Okay, wait, iron dust or iron powder, but that still needs iron. Carbon powder. Yeah. That is way more complicated than it needs to be. So, oh gosh, I really want to make a hopper, but I'm really limited on iron. Okay, so I feel like I should start, like, taking notes for myself. Also, I apologize, I feel like I cut off in the middle of a sentence earlier and then I don't entirely remember what it was. So I'm gonna just move on to my current focus. So... I'm going to make notes to increase the spawn... Once I figure out how to increase and decrease spawn rates, I will increase the spawn rate of iron and decrease the spawn rate of tin and lead, I think. Because those are the ones I seem to have the most of. I'm happy to leave copper the same, just because copper on average is slightly less good than iron, even though it can make similar tools. It's like similar but slightly less good. Now that is a squid that just exploded itself. So... Sorry, writing down. So the other thing I want to do is merge some of the recipes that are kind of overlapping, like how I found out that there were 2 types of copper armor. That'll... Oh. Sitting here staring and just totally missing the opportunity. So we've got that, and then I can take also more stuff out of my backpack. How did I end up with nether quartz? It must have been through the dimensional door. I don't really have a place for all of these things, but... Yeah, I may want to just... yeah. It'll be fine. Do I have enough wood? So what I want... No, not even a little bit. I need to collect a bunch of wood. That'll be a new project. And that's another thing I want to write down, is like... You know, I do not need to write down specific ideas for projects I have. I will actually stop myself right there. That is not a thing that I actually need to take the time on. But I do want to collect a bunch of wood and basically expand my chest. So originally I was doing it this way because my thought was I've got an expanded storage mod where I can increase the carry capacity of any of these chests by applying an upgrade, but it requires iron, and I'm definitely running into issues, as I've now commented on several times, with the lack of iron that I'm finding. So, oh, that's a quadrant. Oh, whoops. Well, I have one now. I forgot that I was in the actual crafting screen and not the what does this item do screen. Okay. So the answer is I have no idea. Nah, but now this is gonna bother me. Like, what purpose could this possibly have? I'll have to look that up, actually, because I just genuinely do not know, and I don't see... And this is from Charm. I don't think Charm is one of the ones with a guidebook. Oh. Alright! Okay, I think that's front-facing. An answer! It spins around things that are multi-directional. How interesting. Alright, that's totally valid. I will put that in this box, which I will then also... Do I not even have enough to put... Oh, I don't even... Oh, actually, wait. Construction materials. It's different. Alright, I do have signs. Signs. Tools. Bam. Alright. And now let's try taking more stuff out. Alright, I think I have oats and chili peppers. Seeds is what I actually want there. Yep. Oats and yep. Chili peppers. Which means I can also just dump those in there. Let's do some putting stuff away here. Oop, let me actually mix that redstone into blocks thereof. Mob drops has a couple of things. I guess it's just really the one thing with mob drops. Oh, that'll be a while. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I have mandrake seeds. And I need the mandrake to make the Book of Shadows, which is the first step down the path of magic things, so let's... I still have a pretty small farm at this point, so I think I'll just do one of each of these types for now. Okay. I just need to make sure... You know what? This was silly. I was like, I walked outside, and that thing where I'm like, if I see things that are ready to harvest, I feel compelled to harvest them. But I'm realizing that was very silly of me when I already had an overly full inventory. And I did not mean to place that. Alright. So let's keep going with, well... Let's keep going with seeds. Yeah, I definitely cannot fit any more food items, but that's fine. I've still got plenty of ore-related stuff. And maybe I will make a new box for redstone and sticky pistons. Actually, if I'm going to put any of the redstone there, I should put maybe all of it there. More seeds. I figure once I hit 64 of any type of... Once I hit a full stack of any type of seed, I will start up a compost bin. Oh, nope. Can't actually put wheat away because there's no space for it. I should just change... Can I? Yeah! I'm gonna change this name of that from Magic Fungi to just Magic Stuff. And then I'm going to move these books down here. That's a normal book. That can go somewhere else. I already have the Things Almanac. I already have the Magic Mycology book. And... okay, it looks like I don't have a Modern Industrialization, so... oh man, you know what else I don't have? There is a mod, I need to track down which one, but I've been seeing it in mod packs that I play. I definitely just threw the normal book, didn't I? Sigh. Nope. Let's just... so that's... don't need that. Don't need that. And don't need that. Ah. Why are you still... oh, you know what? It's still picking it up because I have a long distance pickup range. Right, so there's a mod that adds a little trash can icon right here, and that sounds super amazingly useful. And after this stream, I think I'll track down where that one came from so I can add it. Alright, I think I'm gonna do a bit more inventory management, and then I'm leaning towards wrapping up, I think. Let's make a new copper pickaxe. Maybe I will actually just keep some copper on me. What do I have in here that I can drop off? I do not need any of these basic blocks. Oh, I actually keep that oak log. I forgot I did pick up a full stack of dirt because I was thinking having a stack of some kind of type of block that I don't care much about would be helpful. So let's... oh, joy. Oh, I've got pillagers apparently. I just accidentally picked up the books again. That's fine. I will actually just dump them in here and then look into that trash can mod later. Let's toss the wool thread in there too, just because that's what I'm working with at the moment. Oh, looks like copper finished, so let's put some... boop. Goes there. I would say it's basic. Yeah, that is a lot of gravel. Good reason to add some to my backpack. Alright. Oh, I was also... yeah, let's just add all the copper to my backpack. Why not? Man, the silver armor does not have a lot of durability, which is fitting, I'd say. Very fitting for something like a silver. Alright. I'm gonna put up some bushes. Maybe even also one in the corner there. That might be annoying to get to later, but I can worry about that later. That can be a later me problem. I also think I have more salt than I know what to do with. Okay, what can I make with Croptopia salt? Salt and... oh, I would need olives. I definitely don't have that. Or sweet potatoes, but... let's see. Well, steamed rice is pretty simple, but I don't have a rice. I'm looking for basically simple recipes that I might have access to do something with that I could use up a lot of salt with. Oh, paprika, that's fun. But yep, no, most of these are pretty actually, you know, fish and chips is pretty straightforward. I just need the fish, the potato. Wait. I don't have potatoes yet! Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back, and I wasn't quite done scrolling down the list. So, fish and chips is definitely one of the best options so far, but I would want to prioritize finding potatoes. Buttered green beans is... I'd have to find ginger. And that's kind of cool, but I don't have most of the ingredients for that. Ooh, potato, salt, and I would still need olives. Once I find olives, that's a good one to remember to use up a lot of salt. It is pretty easy to get a lot of potatoes. Oh, interesting. Flour, salt, and water makes noodle. What does noodle make? Noodle plus cheese makes ravioli. That's fun. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Oh, salt is used to make cheese and butter. That's what I should be using my salt for. Yes. Alright, so cow acquisition is suddenly very relevant. Maybe I will try to acquire a cow before I sign off for the night. Because, yeah, that definitely looks... I mean, it would be nice if I could also find, like, some of this other stuff, but I already have everything that I would need to make cheese if I just had milk, which, now that I think about it, I need iron to make a bucket for, because the wooden bucket is lovely and can, but only works for water. Also, let me just use the oak logs that I do have to make some more chest stuff. I should be able to make at least 2 with this. That's not really what I want. Normal chest. Fancy chest. Alright, so... You know, I just did that, but it occurs to me I could do them the other way. Well, no, it's going to be much simpler to do it this way. So, Whee! That's another fun mod, is I don't need to stand for the regular direction in which chests go. They can be put together in any direction I choose. So the goal is to do that for all of the chests, but for now, that's what I've got, so... Bam! Suddenly so much more room for food. This is very nice, and I didn't really need the extra space for the seeds yet, actually. So, you know what? Maybe I will actually just switch that up for... so I can use that... if I start running out of room in another chest before I finish the project that is to have all of them. So, alright, what else am I doing? I've got... I was putting... Oops. I don't actually want to edit that sign. I want to access here. Button and pressure plate and redstone torch all go in the redstone thing. These are kind of useless, so but for now they can go here. Oops, nope, sticks are helpful. I'm gonna hold on to those. I would say iron chain counts kind of like construction materials. Obsidian I'm actually gonna put in my, like, rare and valuable stuff box. Looks like I have space also to... Ooh, let's get the vermiculite, because that'll make some decent stuff. I don't need the rest of those signs. I will put that in with that. Brick generally files under basic blocks, I'd say. I don't really have a... Sure, we'll put that there for now. This will be the miscellany box until I sort it out better. Boop. And let's also toss that chest in construction materials. And let's do both of those things, and then instead I can take my tons and tons of copper and I can make a new scythe out of copper. That can stay in there. And this stuff can, yeah, mostly stay in my inventory. And yeah, alright. Wait. Vermiculite is not actually reacting to the coal, I just noticed. So let me look into What? Okay, so vermiculite can be used to make TNT like sand. It can also be used to make into a vermiculite block, which... Huh. I am confused. Vermiculite doesn't seem to have much of a use. I really thought that it would be something more complicated. Oh, that's UV matter. That's not... I don't know how I ended up there, but... Yeah, nah, alright, so... There's nothing that can really be made out of vermiculite aside from TNT, and if I click on this, that just makes... Yeah, okay. Short form, vermiculite is not currently very useful to me. So let's trade that out for more tin. And then I'm gonna do another round of harvesting stuff. And then I think my last goal, and I really want to try and do this before I sign off. Oop, I don't actually need to be wasting the process. That's not the word I want. Tools. I do not need to use the scythe on the Croptopia crops because they do the thing that the scythe does for non-Croptopia crops on their own. Drop off all the food. Then try to stop getting so distracted. That's a challenge for me, so we'll see how that goes. And then drop off magic stuff in the magic stuff box. Okay, new goal. New goal is cow. New goal, among other things, requires fence. I do not have the ability to make much in the way of fence. I need a lot of wood. There's multiple projects for which I need a lot of wood. Where are we at? You know what I forgot last time it was night and I was like, that was inconvenient? I could just sleep. Even when I was in the village, I could have just snuck into one of the villagers' spaces and like, I mean, oh yeah, I forgot about how sleeping in my bed shoots me outside of my own house. So let me not leave a spiky bush there, because that could very easily go very poorly. And I need to collect a whole bunch of wood. Let's use... I just made a bunch of tin. Let's make a tin axe. Dump the rest in here. Let's see. Boop. Ugh, I should have started with the ones that were 1, because then I could have just swapped them out, but that's fine. I wonder if I can... Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I can! I can choose the type of ingot that comes out. That's handy. Great. So, what do I have for silver? I already have 2 types of silver, but... From now on, let's try to do the Bewitchment silver, I'm gonna say, because it's prettiest. Oh, nope. This only gives me the options to do the 2 tech mod ones, which is... interesting. Well, I'll still do the shinier version. But that's really useful to know, actually, that I can tell it to smelt ore into... Wait, if I go fast enough. Boop. Did I make it in time to get that through the... Yeah, I think I did. Cooked duck. That should catch me up on health and food. I will come back for the fruiting trees in a minute. I'm just gonna go over here and I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna get a whole bunch. I'm gonna cut all of these trees, get a bunch of wood, and like my thought is if I can do a couple of maintenance tasks now, then I can start in on the next stream with more purpose, or at least fewer outlying goals. I, in fact, briefly considered writing down my goals because I do forget things easily, but, like, I think my goals are not always specific enough in Minecraft to warrant writing things down. And yes, that is a quacky duck. So I'm gonna get a bit of fence going, and then I'm going to lure a cow, and then we will have milk, and that will be very good for Croptopia purposes. Hello. Yes, you are a duck, and you quack. Yeah, let's grab this one too. It's one of those funky oak trees that grew extra logs. That's even better. Oh, can I reach that one? Nope. Maybe I can reach it from... Yeah, there we go. And then that one, and then... Oh dear. Oh, okay, there it goes. I was worried that I might have missed one because the automatic leaf breaking mod did not immediately take effect, but all is well. So, alright, nope, I'm done. I'm done after this. Alright, that is way more saplings than I know what to do with, but that's fine. I probably could have saved some of that as logs, but I was gonna make a bunch of fence posts anyway. Let's do that. Boop. I actually think I don't want a full 32 of everything though, so just make one of those. Yeah, that is a perfectly reasonable amount of fence post without being too wasteful. And I am going to take advantage of that dirt that I know I was saving ostensibly, but where is their cow? There is cow that way. Which means maybe... Because I'm thinking I would like to angle where I put the animal pens based on convenience, but you know what? Actually out here to this side, I'll just build out a little. Aesthetic is also valuable. Deep, deep. Oop. And I mean, I say that like I have a good sense of aesthetic. I do not. But I can at least... Oop. Not there. Okay, and we still have the back of the house being entirely enclosed in water, even if I build out a bit of island platform this way. Let's maybe put it out to here, because this is going to be just fence, I think. Oop. Boop, 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 and then cow was mostly that way. That's going to be kind of a pain to get them in here, actually, because I just left open a spot in the water, like leading them through the water was going to be the best plan. It is not. That's fine. I can bring them around. Grab some meat. I will still end up probably having to bring them through water, but that's fine. There are many cows in this direction. Alright, I see one. Let's just go for that one, because it is the first one I could see. Oh, I'm gonna end up with sheep too. That's fine, actually. I would have wanted sheep eventually anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Hi, cow. Let's try and get two of you. how do I get you to my island? Will you follow me through the water? Maybe. We will find out. Once I have these cows over to their new little pen, that is where I will call for the night. You know you want to follow me through the water. Okay, so far so good. It's kind of a long way. Nope. No, don't disinterest me. Maybe I should have done this with the boat. That's fine. Come on, guys. Keep following. Oh, this is gonna take a bit. How did I end up with 3 sheep? That is way more sheep than I need. Okay, I want to go... Cows are the most important, so if I have to go back to get the cows, that's fine. I want to get you over here. Okay. Come on, guys. This way. We're getting there. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Sorry for all the view bobbing. That's probably not the most fun thing in the world to watch. In fact, even I am kind of looking more over at my broadcasting screen. It's a little motion intense. We're almost there, guys. Keep following me, please. Yeah, this is unfortunately probably the most efficient route, even though it is very distracting. Okay, efficient. The bobbing in the water is more efficient than splashing up and down. This is not the most efficient route to have brought these animals over here. Can't claim that. This is just the route I chose. Against all sense and sensibility. Challenging. It's going to be challenging to separate out the cows and the sheep. Come on, guys. Come on, cows. Come on, final cow. Oh, shoot. Blood moon. I can't sleep through blood moon. Hey, guys. Let's just come right over here. Get you in the pen. And then I'm going to run away. Oh, oops. Oh, yep. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I need you in here. I need to get indoors before the undead start. Well, cow is on island. Good enough. No, it's gonna bug me. I said I was going to stop. And I am. Besides, this could be a cool place to start back up. I don't have a way to shut that door. That's fine. Actually, cow, you're fine there. We're gonna... Yeah. We're gonna start the next time I play this on a bad moon rising. That'll be fun. Well, okay, I read a blood moon rising. I just like the song Bad Moon Rising. So yeah, I think that'll be a fun place to stop and pick back up. So let's save and quit title, and yeah, alright, well, thank you anyone who did come out to watch, or anyone who is watching this back later. I appreciate you all. Hope you will consider following. I post all of my streams on YouTube as well, so you can check them out over there as well. My next stream after this is, I think it's probably not going to be till next Monday for my usual weekly Cinderella Phenomenon stream. That'll be Chapter 8 of Rod's Route, which is getting into some exciting plot developments. We're getting towards endgame of that. And then I'm not sure when my next stream will be other than that, but whenever the next non-Cinderella Phenomenon stream is, it'll be Rest Here. And then the one after that will be Minecraft. So I've said this before, but my new plan is, so Cinderella Phenomenon is going to stay Mondays at 4 p.m. That's like on its set schedule. But then my other 2 swing days, well, 1 to 2 swing days a week, I'm going to keep alternating regularly between Recettear and Minecraft. So this was part 3 of my new Minecraft world. I hope it wasn't too tedious. I know I was doing a lot of mining. Well, I say that like there was a lot of mining and stuff, but then I also like there was the dimension door experience, which I don't know. I think those are fun. And we got to escape Limbo again, 3 days in, or 3 streams in, and already I have landed in Dimensional Door Limbo twice. Yeah. So I think that about covers it. Yep. So that is next stream being probably next Monday. If there's going to be one sooner than that, I will put it up on my Twitter. And that'll be Cinderella. So next scheduled stream for now is Monday, Cinderella Phenomenon. If I schedule one before that, it'll go up on my Twitter. Otherwise, it'll be sometime after that. And whenever that next stream ends up being, it'll be Recettear. I am repeating myself. That is okay. Like, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. So much to anyone who's watching. I appreciate you all so much. And good night. Bye.